Hi guys, I just wanted to make a quick video to show you my journaling crafty bag. I'm at university at the moment, so I couldn't bring a lot of crafting stuff with me. If you've seen my last craft area video, you'll see how much stuff I've got, which in comparison to some craft rooms isn't much, but I think it's quite a lot, and I certainly couldn't bring it all with me. In fact, my aim was just to bring enough to fill a shoebox, and I think I've achieved that. And the thing that I've had to do was really be very selective over what I brought and try to find ways of making things take up less room, and to find things that would do several jobs, or alternatives to the big things. Okay, so this is a toiletries bag. I'm not sure what the brand is. It says Winner at the front here, and it has wash bag written on it and some pictures of some of the things you could store in here. But I will post a link in the below bar to where I bought it from, which was a seller on Amazon, although there might be other places to buy it. To be honest, if I had to buy another one, or if I had to rethink this one, I might not choose this one just because I've seen others that would possibly be better, such as the Australian stationery brand, I think is called Smiggle, and they make lots of pencil cases and lunch bags and things like that, which are bigger and probably provide me more space or more functionality than this one, but I'm happy with it. Okay, so I'll show you what's the setup, how it works, and what I use it for. So it has two side pockets, which are a little bit difficult to unzip. These are for putting things in, I guess, like makeup brushes and stuff. They don't undo all the way. They obviously have a bit that doesn't undo, or else the whole side will fall off. But they flap open like this, so you can obviously put pens and things in there, or paintbrushes and stuff. So I've got my white Signo gel pen, a normal pencil because I normally have mechanical pencils, so I have one non-mechanical pencil, and my water brush. I brought other water brushes with me, but because they aren't strictly for this is for my journaling, my creative journaling stuff. They are for arty stuff. They are in my other drawer, but to be honest, I'm not using them. I just use that one medium, I think it's the medium sized water brush, and I've got another section like this. This is slightly different. It doesn't have 4 pen loops or brush loops, it has 2 big ones. These are my stickers. I made this little wallet for them out of some radiograph film. I worked / currently work, when I go back for Christmas I'll hopefully have some shifts there, in a radiology department of a hospital, and we don't use this film anymore, so they were giving it away. And there's so many things you can use it for. So one of the things was to make a secretarial wallet type thing to store my stickers in. It doesn't fit in this pocket very well, but it's okay if you sort of squeeze it in, if you manhandle the zip a bit. I don't do it up all the way, just for quickness of access. So just in case I forget to tell you afterwards, I keep a stencil in the front pocket. This is one of those normal sort of school kids stencils. My mum's had it for years. She probably bought it from somewhere really cheaply, and I got the idea from I'm going to get your name wrong, is it Little Raven Ink? Courtney from Australia. She uses her daughters, I think, and it's a really good idea. And the reason why I brought this is because I love the idea that Courtney uses it for, which is like headings and things in her journal and like writing out the month and stuff, but also because I'm not bringing any alphabet stamps with me. I don't use them very much, but they are really cute when you do want to use them, so this is an alternative. But of course you can just use different fonts and block letterings to make your own sort of style of writing. And one of the things that I like the idea of, but I haven't done yet, is writing out the alphabet, lowercase and uppercase, in different fonts from a program like Microsoft Word. Print them out and use them as the sort of template, not literally a template, but just sort of as a model for you to do your own cute lettering in different sizes maybe, or just print them in one size and make it bigger or smaller as you write it out as you want. So that's an alternative to taking lots of alphabet stamps with you. So, and then it's got this big section here, and it's got this other section with a hook. You might have seen those wash bags with hooks on that you can hang in a bathroom. So this big section obviously has lots of stuff. It has all these pockets, so it has side pockets, bigger back pockets, and then tight back pockets there. I'll show you what I've got in there. I have brought some washi tape rolls with me. I dropped a couple. I brought the two spotty ones and this one, but I bought, while I'm here, these three thin ones, the checkered thin one and this green one. Now you can see how much space just a few rolls of washi tape take up. If you then compare it to this, that is, I'm guessing, about 30 rolls of washi tape, 2 meters of each, rolled onto card. It's just cereal box card. You can see the cornflakes there. And so I can take a ton of washi tape with me. I don't know if it's 30 rolls, but let's say it's 30 rolls, 2 meters each. That is 600 meters. Yeah, I'm not brilliant at maths. And if you see how much space dropped it all, how much space just a few rolls of washi tape, you know, these are whole rolls, but still, how much space these take up compared to a ton of different choices on card. It's a really good solution to limiting space, limiting the amount of space that a big selection of things take up. And the only reason that I brought the few of these that I did bring was because MT washi tape, which is the brand of these, is, in my opinion, the best washi tape. I think it's the original and it's the strongest. And I don't just use my washi tape for decorative purposes, I also use it for functional things. And MT washi tape is the strongest, and it takes ages by, you know, you removing it and sticking it and removing it and re-sticking it for it to have lost the stickiness. So for functional things, like for example, I have a strip of washi tape over the webcam on my laptop, because you might have heard those stories that hackers can hack into your webcam and take pictures of you without you knowing it. I have a piece of washi tape across the webcam so that they can't do that, and I have removed it and restuck it about 20 different times when using Skype or doing webcam videos for my YouTube channel, and it's never lost its stickiness. Okay, so some other things I've got are sparkly gel pens. I love using these in my journal, they're brilliant. While I'm here, I have brought my Stabilo .68 and 88 pens with me, all different colours. And so at home I do have a ton of other different coloured pens, And to be honest, I don't need them, and I am trying to use them up. But while I'm here, I have my Stabilos, and then over the top I can use gel pens. I use the Stabilos for university stuff, so that's the reason why they don't live in here, but I can use them with my journaling as well. I have my watercolours, and that's what I use my water brush with. This is a Winsor & Newton palette, and inside I've taken out the colours that I don't like and bought new pans of, or half pans of, the ones that I really do like. So you can sort of see the colours up here. I've got like a turquoise, I'm not going to tell you the real names because I can't remember them, another blue, a lime green, and another green, a sort of tan brown, 2 shades of purple, a pink, an orange, a red, and 2 shades of yellow, and I use them in my journal. And I have done a video on my journal before, so you can see them in there. I've got one glue stick. I use different types of glue at home, for example PVA, white glue, tape runners, my ATG gun, that sort of thing. But while I'm here, I'm not going to be doing that much gluing. I'm not doing any other crafting really, not doing card making or scrapbooking or anything like that. So that glue stick is actually really good, and that's what I use. I have just one distress ink. At home I have others. I have maybe about 16. This is my favourite colour, and I think it's the most versatile for me while I'm not doing all my other crafts, just for the limited uses of distress ink that I will use while I'm here. So for example, if I want to create the effect of old paper, this vintage photo is really great, and also for distressing the edges of pieces of paper, this is really great. I use this a lot at home, and I also use the seedless preserves one. Those are the two that I use the most. So that's an example of something that I've got a lot of at home that I couldn't bring while I'm here. Another example is punches. I don't have a lot of punches. I have a die cutting machine. I have a Big Shot, and I at home would be able to use that, and I'd be able to use my punches. But while I'm here, I didn't bring any of them with me except for this corner punch, the corner rounder. I did want to bring another corner punch, which is a decorative one, and I also wanted to bring a couple of edge punches, but I didn't bring them in the end. They do take up a lot of space, so instead I brought a couple of wobbly edge scissors. So I don't know if you can see the designs. They're really cute for making your own journaling cards and that kind of thing, and obviously I've got a normal pair of big scissors and a very detailed pair, a small pair for detailed cutting, and I also have one glitter glue. I have other colours at home, but I find that the clear glitter glue is very versatile, because obviously you can put it over the colours of anything you choose. So for example, in my journal the other day I did a strip of yellow watercolour, and I put some glitter glue over the top just by dabbing it on with my finger. So that's what's in here, and then what's in this section, these two zippy sections, are some journaling cards. I call them journaling cards. They're not really. They're not like, what's it called? I've forgotten the name. But that company that makes the cards that have like sayings on or pictures on, I make my own. I don't see the point in buying some from another company when A, I love making my own stuff, and B, I think that once you've used it, it's gone. You know, it's stuck to a page. You can keep it, but it's a sort of a one-use thing. So I like knowing that I'm able to make my own stuff that will cost me barely any money at all. So what I did was I took just an A4 piece of paper. It's not card, it's not any decent paper, it's literally printer paper, and just scribbled watercolours over it, and then cut them into random sized squares or rectangles. I don't like these ones as much. I will definitely be doing these again, they're really pretty. And I've some scrapbooking paper at home. Not scrapbooking card, well, I do have lots of scrapbooking card, but when I say paper I mean it's literally the weight of paper. I don't know what the weight is, it's maybe 80 GSM. It's quite difficult to get out of this pocket. It's this very thin stuff. To be honest, I kind of wish that I hadn't bought this set, but it was the first time I ever saw scrapbooking paper or card in TK Maxx in England. It's a really good shop for discounted stuff, and I've had 3 more packs of paper scrapbooking card from there, which are currently for sale in Hobbycraft for something like £18, and I got them for £7.99 in TK Maxx, so that was great. It was the first time I'd seen anything like scrapbooking card or paper in TK Maxx, and I was like, oh, I must have that. I'm not an animal print person, but I got my mum to buy it for my birthday, and there's a million sheets in there. It's like that thick. It's got 3 sheets of each pattern, so I decided, right, I can't let it sit on my shelf and me not do anything with it. So I took 1 of each page of each pattern and just cut them with my paper cutter into random squares and rectangles. Not too small, not too big. And then I can stick them in my journal and write over the top, or use them as tip-ins and write on the back, or stick pictures on them. Some of them are easier to write on than others. Obviously this one would be difficult to write on, but like that one you just write on with black pen, and some of them you can write on with other pens because they're not that bold. They're really great, except for when some of them are a bit like OTT in the colour or the pattern. In that case, what I might do is just cut them into like strips as decorative, a bit like washi tape. But some of them are so sort of subtle, like that is quite subtle. I think it's not too obvious that it's an animal print, and it sort of blends into the background because it's quite a muted colour. And this is what I did on one of them. I used my wobbly edge scissors to cut a pattern. Yeah, so there we go.